Which cardio is better for fat loss? HIIT cardio versus LISS cardio, and which one should you do? First of all, let's start off with HIIT cardio. What does HIIT stand for? HIIT stands for high intensity interval training. And how do you even go about doing this? So HIIT's basically a form of interval style training. So let's take the spin bike for example. Imagine you're on the spin bike, yeah, and you're about to do your cardio. So the first 30 seconds of this cardio is going to be of a really high intensity. So you're really trying to go for it and max effort within that 30 seconds. Then the second 30 seconds of it's going to be a much slower and lower intensity. This is going to basically be a recovery period. And that's how you kind of do HIIT training. Now we understand what HIIT is and how you should actually be doing it. So what are some of the benefits of actually doing HIIT cardio? First of all, if you are doing HIIT cardio, it doesn't require much time, which is a really great positive, because cardio can be really consuming and HIIT's a really great way of getting it done very fast. That's if you do HIIT cardio correctly, of course. It's a great way of burning a lot of calories. It's really great for your cardiovascular health, which is massive, I think, and this is why I always tell people try and incorporate some form of cardio, because that's going to lead to better overall performance when it comes to inside of the gym. An example of this will be recovering really quickly in between sets, especially on like your leg days or your big compound lift days. Your resting heart rate being a lot better. So there's many different benefits when it comes to actually doing HIIT cardio. Right, let's discuss the negatives of HIIT cardio. First of all, HIIT cardio is very tough, guys. It is not easy. It is higher impact, so there is a higher risk of getting injured when you are potentially doing HIIT cardio. And of course, you can't do HIIT cardio really often, just because of the fact it takes so much out of you. And in terms of recovery, it's not really the best thing to be doing every single day, because it will effectively affect your performance inside the gym. We really want to avoid that when it comes to building muscle mass and trying to grow. Okay, so that's HIIT out of the way. Let's discuss LISS. So what does LISS stand for? It stands for low intensity steady state cardio. This cardio is basically a form of cardio that's continuously paced and is at a much lower intensity in comparison to HIIT cardio. A really popular example of LISS cardio is going to be brisk walking. You hear a lot of people speak about brisk walking and the benefits of it. So let's discuss some of the benefits of LISS cardio. First of all, LISS cardio is really easy for one, so that's a massive benefit. There's of course a low risk of injury when it comes to doing LISS cardio, because it isn't very high impact. Of course, it's going to be great for fat loss because it's allowing you to actually burn calories, and overall as a whole it is going to improve your cardiovascular health, which is really important when it comes to looking after the heart. Positives are out of the way. Let's cover some of the negatives when it comes to LISS cardio. First of all, it can be really boring when you are doing LISS cardio, because you are going to be doing it for a longer duration to try and burn as many calories as you potentially would when it comes to doing HIIT cardio. Next up, it can be really difficult to fit inside your lifestyle, because to be doing 30 plus minutes of low intensity steady state cardio, that can be kind of hard to try and find that 30 plus minutes during the day, especially if you have a really busy lifestyle. Now let's discuss which one should you actually be doing and which one's going to be better for you when it comes to achieving those fat loss goals. So this is probably not the answer you want to hear, but it doesn't matter which form of cardio you do. You can do HIIT and you can do LISS. A combination of both is really great, because you are doing cardio, there's many benefits to it, as you've heard from HIIT versus LISS. It's not the cardio that's going to actually let you see the results that you want to see. It's your nutritional intake, is the calories that's going in versus out as a whole. If you're doing a ton of cardio and you're just eating the calories back, you're not going to lose any weight. It doesn't work like that. And ideally, you want to be doing something that you can sustain and maintain, because if you're doing something you can't sustain long term, what's the point of even doing it? Hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you smash the thumbs up button, like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you